This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray.
Poor Ray. One of his favorite characters.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night.
The
Batman
podcast.
I am Bill. Yours, as always, is
The heart of darkness that is Gotham City. Little Hellfire.
Hello. Right, and today we're discussing classic issues, Batman Shadow of the Bat 50-52, and the new one, Legends of the Dark Knight #1. So, get this from all sides, kids. So, where would you like to start? The old ones or the new ones?
So you want to start with old or new?
Let's do old and finish up with new.
Oh, make them wait.
I like how Batman Shadow of the Bat 50 starts out. His city was decimated on its knees.
Whoa!
Right? That's what it says. I'm only reporting the news.
I know. It's like a technical term. She's reporting the news.
Yes, that's my new medical term. I'm just reporting the news.
Yeah, Rob. So nobody told Rob. Okay.
It's like, okay, so it's like a heavy dose of politics. I don't know, like, because it's like construction is a very political game, right? It's like, you know, this part of the city that has money gets rebuilt. So like, I'm just like really feeling these two issues, you know.
Well, yeah, of course it was like that because this is after Contagion and even after the earthquake. They're all, you know. So.
Yeah.
Gotham
goes through it, man. I'm just saying.
I don't know why anybody lives there.
Must be cheap rent. Must be.
As long
as you don't live out in the Palisades by Bruce, I think you're good.
The taxes must be dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Oh.
Must be like Arizona or Texas. You're just gonna have to pay $1 million for your electrical bill because you know none of this is regulated.
I love this, but yeah, you see, he finds these guys robbing this chemical plant, and he just like swings in.
Bro, stay away from chemical. I thought that was the #1 rule in Gotham. Oh no, actually, 1, don't go out at night. 2, stay away from chemicals in Gotham. You're getting enough in your water.
But even now, he's like he doesn't deny anything. It's like he drops them methodically. Doesn't take a single chance. Yeah, drop kicks one guy the other day, hits the other guy in the head with a batarang.
I think in issue 50, my favorite panel is where he's like, "You," and I'm like, "Soldier Boy, tell him." Yeah, rereading these issues were a lot of fun. Like, I'm glad they were kind of getting back to that with like the new Batman stuff. I think they're realizing that's what they were missing. Kind of like how Superman has, you know, Superman Red and Blue. Mm-hmm. I really feel like Legends and the other one is going to be kind of like what we used to have with this and the other one.
Oh yeah, because we're getting a new storyline. Was it in August? Was it here? Something.
If it's not Scarecrow, I don't know what we're doing.
It is Scarecrow, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been lurking behind the scenes in the regular Batman book these days. So yeah, it's Scarecrow.
It's time. He was actually the glue holding the Nolan trilogy together, ironically enough. Well, and they kind of just effed him up in Gotham. So
we kind of had to be once we lost Heath Ledger.
True. He didn't get much to do, but he was always there.
Because I don't know, is that I don't know if it's true, but I thought I heard that he was in Dark Knight Rises because Heath Ledger wasn't around. There also would have been Heath Ledger Joker as the judge.
Obviously.
So yeah, Batman just taking down goons, and then he sees someone running away, and I love how he sees it. He's like, oh, he doesn't recognize the costume. No matter, just another statistic for Blackgate or Arkham.
So true. Like they kind of give Batman the business.
I know, but it's just like, okay, another typical night. Okay, knock down some losers.
But he gets kind of school. He's like, and don't you ever learn? I'm like, no, he doesn't. He does this every night.
Punch a mask guy in the face and just drop him in one cage or another. But then he throws, oh my lord, he throws something at him. Some kind of ball, but it turns out to be a gas grenade.
A couple of balls down the gob.
I'm just saying amygdala.
Oh yeah, because gas. I mean, there's your favorite panel. Well, don't be surprised if you see that as little new profile picture, kids. You. That's right. Yeah.
No. That's gonna actually probably come from Giant Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh
if I do change my profile pic this week, that's what it'll probably be from.
Spoilers
for Ultimate Spider-Cast. Sorry.
The giant-sized Spider-Man.
It's my favorite.
My favorite.
Well, next to giant-sized man thing, of course.
Whoa. So yeah, rounds the corner. Oh no, there's Clayface.
Justice for Clayface.
For Basil Carlos.
How many Clayfaces have there been? Is it like 4, or is it just still 3?
There was 4. I think they technically.
But didn't they retcon that one away or something like that?
I don't know. Clayface 2, Matt Hagen died in Crisis, and I don't know if they ever retconned that or if.
I feel like they did, but now I can't remember, and I can't be bothered to Google it.
Yeah, it was. I think it was at least up to 5 because I think 3 and 4 had a kid, but yeah, after New 52, I don't know if they just made it 1.
Good.
But yes, we see Basil Carlo. Remember him from an early episode of this podcast, kids?
I know I do.
And if you don't, go back and listen, Russell.
He vanished into the bowels of the earth.
Whoa!
I'm just reporting the
news. Breaking news, kids. Man disappears in bowels. Oh, yeah, that's right. Remember, kids? Because his power is running amok, and Batman tossed him out a window, and he burned through the earth.
This is like some real Daredevil stuff right here. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
Unapologetically violent. And he doesn't even have Catholic guilt to hold him back, you know?
I know. Yeah, because Clayface comes at him with those burning hands, and he throws him into some barrels of chemicals and blow up when he touches them. He's like, oh no, I didn't mean. Yeah, right. I didn't mean to kill him.
Sure.
Over here, nice going, Gatman. Oh no. Look, it's Lil's favorite, ventriloquist and Scarface.
Yeah, buddy. That's the only thing I would be excited about the new Timverse. I feel like he really did like the Fringe Rogues Gallery really well. So I would love to see him do Clayface. I'd love to see him do Killer Croc. Killer Croc has had a resurgence, but they haven't really gave him like, you know, pathos and stuff. Not for nothing. That's the only thing I would be excited for, because he's going to try to make Bruce and Babs a thing, and I'm going to bomb it.
And again, I mean, this brings up something interesting, and I've always wondered this, because it's like, you know, you lock the regular criminals in Blackgate, the guys with mental problems you lock in Arkham. He even says, I thought you were locked up in Blackgate. Why are we locking the ventriloquist up in Blackgate? Shouldn't he be in Arkham?
Maybe he's more dangerous than we know. And that's a plot point we never got back to.
Who's more dangerous than the Joker? And he's...
Well, that's Batman's boo. Oh my God, what was that joke I just saw?
Oh no.
It's talking about why Batman actually never kills Joker. It's because, like, it's like the sadomasochistic thing. If he kills the Joker, then it's over or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Arkham's a revolving door unless you're Punchline. So, or any woman really.
I don't know. As we'll get to, what is it, next week? I mean, Poison Ivy gets out.
She gets out and she stays out under at all costs. She ain't never going back. That same thing with Harley. They're never getting caught again. You see?
Say, back in the day, Harley would get out when Joker was feeling like he needed something.
I'm sorry, Joker's asexual. Deadpool's pan and Joker's asexual.
I don't know.
He's an ace kid. I'm sorry.
He's pan.
He lives for chaos. That's it. He flirts with Batman. He tricks him into thinking, hey man, we could be a thing. We could maybe even get a throuple going with Gordon.
Whoa.
Gets his hopes up, dashes him on the rocks.
I think he's pan. I think he'll do anything as long as it fits in it.
Whoa.
Yo.
I don't know. I'll have to do some more research. He just seems
I'll
have to consult the subreddit.
I was gonna say, stay tuned for Little Hellfire's hard drive.
But it's kind of crazy. It's just like, you're gonna pay for that one, Batman.
Yeah, Catman. He actually knocks the head off the Scarface. Yeah, it calls for Rhino and Amygdala.
Oof. The big guns, as it were.
Oh, good lord. But he even says something's wrong here. It doesn't quite add up.
Yeah, and the artwork shows it. No shade. Like, it's very stylistically intentional.
But again, too, it's issue 50, so they wanted to throw as many villains in as they could.
It's not like he's the Flash, where they all just gang up and show up, because they can't work together for nothing.
Oh, no.
Time and time again, we learn they can't work together.
He even says in Nightfall, their individual, psychoses make them too egocentric to collaborate.
Thank God for that, because if they didn't have that problem, Batman be dead.
Yeah. So yeah, they're beating on Batman. Then Amygdala picks up Batman, throws him off the roof.
Talking about a sadomasochistic fantasy, it hurts, Batman. Let me show you how it hurts.
Whoa!
Oh man! Can we check on who wrote this? Make sure they're okay.
Oh yeah, we never did do the credits, but that's our buddy Alan Grant.
Duh!
Yeah.
Somebody go check on him.
And of course, it's issue 50, so we got a bunch of pencilers: Brent Blevins, Norm Brayfogle, Vince Giorano, Barry Kitson, and Dave Taylor.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, from May of 1996.
And then it's like, oh, my other favorite line is, "Do it, demon!"
Whoa!
Cut them in half, and I'll burn both of them to a crisp. It's like, whoa, this is not what I showed up to for Shadow of the Batman. That's not what I come to this book for, but thank you.
Like a little Hellfire date. Wake up, do it, demon.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I was just like, I know this. Look, listen, Shadow of the Bat's never been more relatable than this issue.
Yeah, as he's about to hit the ground, he's like, wake up. Then we see him back at the beginning, chasing down the mysterious figure. But this time he sees, oh god, the Tally Man. This idiot.
Daylight come and me wants to go home.
I mean, I could see them wanting to put him in here because he is like a Shadow of the Bat villain. I don't think he really, at this point, he's never appeared anywhere but Shadow of the Bat. But the guy's an idiot. He never, in Nightfall, he goes after Azrael because he thinks he's Bruce Wayne. And then later on, when Dick Grayson's Batman, he goes after him because he thinks he's Azrael. And it's just, guy's just very bad at his job.
As are most rogues in Gotham, he fits right in.
But yeah, he starts trying to gun down Batman.
Ooh.
in the leg.
Hey, at least there's that. Like, honestly, I would just shoot Batman.
Well, that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, and then Batman gives him some of them razor.
Why do you guys think I want a rocket launcher for my birthday? That's exactly.
Oh my lord, we back to this.
Until I get a rocket, I haven't forgotten. Nobody got me a rocket launcher in the last 3 years. I want a rocket launcher. I want to have my Buffy moment, man.
I want a video if you get one, man. I want you to see you shooting it off, and then now I have a rocket launcher. Ho ho ho! Because it is December. Yippee-ki-yay.
Exactly.
So yeah, he puts a bunch of razor sharp batarangs in Tallyman, and then just like punches them out. Because even in his dream, he's no threat. Oh lord! But then we see someone melting through the wall because that's right, Deke Mitchell, the corrosive man, because Dr. Phosphorus was busy.
Burn.
I don't know why, but for some reason in the 90s they did not use the Dr. Phosphorus. They created the corrosive man, and I don't know why.
Might have been a rights issue.
I'm assuming because I think again by the 2000s they started using Dr. Phosphorus, and corrosive man went the way of went to limbo again. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like in the early to mid 90s, there were a lot of issues, like legal issues behind the scenes at DC.
That makes sense.
So, and they really didn't clear up till like 2005, 2006, except for in the case of Bill Finger, which just got cleared up 3 years ago.
I know, man. That was decades.
Yeah.
They throws a giant vat at him, which the corrosive man just melts, and then we see the demon Makala, who we will meet in first and only story in a few weeks.
Just to be fair, the Batman's main rogues gallery is just so good to be, plundered for stories that
yes,
it's hard to come up with a new rogue for Batman. Fans don't want to see that.
Well, I think they were.
Look what we got last time. We got Bane.
Yeah, I know. We were trying to get fancy here. I guess probably just not do just do Joker, Penguin, Two-Face, right?
Tried and true for a reason.
But we had 4 or 5 artists. I wonder if they asked each guy. It's like, yeah, who would you want to draw?
And then the guy was like, Dr. Phosphorus, no, you get corrosive, man. Oh, man!
Remember the right, kid, the right. But here they knock him down, and Batman gets an axe to the head.
Ugh. Better than an arrow to the knee. Am I right, fellas? Sorry, Phil, you're married. I shouldn't say that.
Oh!
That's what that means. Take an arrow to the knee means getting married.
I thought that was an arrow joke.
It's an Assassin's Creed joke.
I thought Lil Hellfire was saying she put an arrow in all her boyfriend's knees.
No. I don't want to have to carry them.
Just financially. Because she dates pretty himbos.
Shh. I don't need my DMs flooded.
Oh my. I thought it was like, you want to run around? Okay. Try it without a bad knee. Try it with a bad knee, kid.
No, you just hobble them like in Misery.
Oh my god.
Allegedly. This is all jokes and satire. Don't contact me, FBI.
Parody.
So the nightmare still isn't over. I'm like, oh no, you have a few more issues, buddy.
Oh no, yes. Yes, because so after he gets the axe to the head, he wakes up again, and he's like, it feels real enough, but so did everything else. Yeah, obviously he's been drugged. Oh, the water.
They aged up Anarchy, by the way, which I was on page 17. I'm like, what the heck?
Again, they always age they always age kids up as they need to.
Poor Normie Osborn.
He's like, yeah,
poor Kurt Connor's kid.
Billy Connors, yep. Poor Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards is such a BA.
This is DC, not Marvel.
I love.
Me having a meltdown on Friday. Sober me is not a good meal to be podcasting.
I know you're just like, what the f? We're talking Marvel still. No, I'm gonna have to.
Find some new interests.
I'm gonna have to go back to that audio.
There's like 20 drops in there.
But I wonder if there's got to be a clip or something about Charlie Esser saying, "I love Batman." Talking about that Fortnite issue.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love Batman.
We got, you know what? That's the trick. We're gonna have to get everybody to say I love Batman one way or another.
So many.
And then at the beginning, we could just have like a little montage. We gotta get Rob, trick him into saying
That's
it.
what I was just thinking. I'm like, can you just somebody drop say I love Batman? What? Why? Just do it.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
I love this Batman. This era of Batman is great.
Oh yeah. So he's like, yeah, the sprinklers must have put the drug in my system. So yeah, he knows he has to be careful. But this time he runs into a whole group of rogues.
Imagine waking up in a Gotham sewer.
But now he knows it's a dream, so he can fight back. So yes, he creates.
And this, my friends, is why you must always practice lucid dreaming.
Exactly.
So you can be ready to be Batman.
So he can like age up anarchy because it is a dream. So
True.
but yeah, we get so many characters. Good lord. Yeah, most of these are like.
I love how it's like, no need, leave him to his dreams. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I tell my dogs, leave me to my dreams. Go.
Whoa.
Shoot.
I
I don't care that you have to pee or that you're hungry. Shoot.
Hey-o. Dogs are boyfriends.
What is this, Brooklyn 999? Is it his girlfriend or is it his dog?
Oh my god, they did that on Big Bang Theory too. I'll tell you a quote. Did Raj say that to his girlfriend and his dog?
Oh yeah. Poor Raj. He
The
should have
bed.
had a spinoff.
The bed feels so empty without you.
Definitely the dog.
I know. That's a big steak for a little girl.
Whoa.
Whoa. But yes, I'll cover this. Yeah, after Dreamer, he took care to learn about dreams. He's heard of lucid dreaming.
Ooh.
To say there's,
Fancy.
they say there's a trick to it. Just stare at your own hands and wake up. Talk to the hand.
Actually, you can just, if you go, oh crap, this is a dream. I do it a lot. Like,
Oh,
when
yeah.
you realize something's ridiculous, like, oh man, I'm dreaming, and then you wake up because your subconscious is not like to know the fact that you know that we know that they know that you know that you're sleeping. It's just one of those things.
Oh yeah, I'm just like, oh yes, I'm dreaming. Let's get some flying in. Yes. So yeah, Batman wakes up to see this new guy standing over him. Got a new mask, kids.
Boo.
And in the tradition of fancy men, he introduces himself. My name is Narcosis.
More like psychosis, am I right?
Whoa! He's like, my name is Narcosis. I'm sure you understand why. And Batman, gas.
Burn. Literally.
So if he's playing for time to conserve his energy. Gas and the grenade, very perceptive. A patented mix of ketamine and acetylcholine.
Sure. Ketamine's a horse tranquilizer, so
But yeah, Batman gets up, but then narcosis is like hard to move, reaction shot, no awareness of your body. That would be the ketamine.
Yep.
So narcosis.
So yes, narcosis roofied Batman, people.
That's right. He Cosby'd him, and then he tells his guys to get what they need. Yeah, he gasses them a second time. It's just like, no need, leave him to his dreams.
For poops and giggles.
I know. Dreams that will drive him crazy or kill him.
Yeah, right. You don't know who you're
I was gonna say, you know what's in that head. So yes, that's the end of 50.
It's like, that's not much of a cliffhanger, but okay.
I know. Well, we do get some nice painted. Of course, it's Shadow of the Bat, so we get some nice painted covers on these.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, 51.
Can we bring that back just for like even a limited run?
I gotta find an artist who does it.
I mean, Grant Morrison's always down to.
But and again, I wonder how much they charge for that too, though.
I mean, it's a bat book. You charge $12.99 or $19. You'll get your money back.
True.
People simp for Batman all day, every day. I'm guilty of it. I've cut back on it, but I'm guilty of it.
Oh my. So yeah, issue 51, June 1996. Yeah, Alan Grant. Only Dave Taylor penciling this one.
Well, it's not 50. They don't need that many people anymore.
Exactly. So the cops have shown up.
And be on the lookout, because good old Denny O'Neil is the editor, so we're gonna get some sexual innuendo slipped in here somewhere.
Well, Boo does show up. So
exactly.
Talking to I guess the guy who runs this plant. The guy's telling me just a few barrels of the animal anesthetic ketamine commissioner are missing.
Okay, listen, you live in Gotham and you don't know what people would use animal tranquilizers for? Really? Didn't we just have an episode with a guy that has a tiger?
Do we maybe don't want to give people? Was Denny like, yeah, let's not give people ideas and let them know they can use what they could use this for?
True, touche.
Oh, but no, Gordon even says sometimes it's misused by drug takers, sir. It's very powerful.
See, he knows. Him and Bruce be up to things.
Oh my lord! Now I just hear Gordon and Batman from Teen Titans go.
No, don't do
that. So
look at that glorious mustache. This is good. This is good Gordon art.
Oh yeah.
We're doing me now.
Also, aren't you coming, sir? Later, there's something I want to look into as he looks over at Batman. Just saying.
Yeah, he tells the cops to wrap it up, and he looks around and he finds Batman on the floor. No obvious injuries. He seems to be sleeping rather than unconscious. His eyes are fluttering rapidly as if he's dreaming.
He's in REM, baby. Sorry.
Oh, here's your panel, Lil Hellfire. Gordon picking Batman up off the floor. Now that I've got you, what the heck am I going to do with you?
And that might actually just make it into the... that might be the header. That might be the Facebook header. Cover page.
Oh, my. So Gordon,
better than Batman vomiting.
So Gordon calls a doctor on his cellular telephone.
Oh, look at the commercial. She got some money. Let me tell you, cell phones, and this time, you got some money, honey.
Look at the size of the antenna on that thing.
It's like the Zach Morris.
Remember when you had to flip them open? Well, some of you kids might.
Remember when they had the brick that just looked like the house phone, but bigger? Oh my God. Kids will never know the glory of a flip cell phone. They'll never know.
Oh, yeah, you could feed people with those kids. Yeah, you flipped it open, pulled that antenna up.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Literally, that's the only thing that I remember from Angel, like off the top of my head, because it always started with that damn Verizon commercial.
Did you charge your phone? Oh yeah. So yeah, Gordon calls the doctor. I might have a possible ketamine OD. Keep him warm, loosen his collar, make sure he's breathing all right. Keep him warm and loosen his collar. Done and done.
He's like, don't mind if I do. He's all like, I respect Batman. I respect his secrecy. I'm like, you know who he is. Stop playing with me.
I'll lose. We have to pretend, or I'll lose him forever. Yeah, the doctor's like, if the dose wasn't too high, he'll sleep it off. And if it was, he risks multiple systems failure. Bring him in for stimulant injections.
He's like, nah, I can just get some stimulant injections off the street here. It is Gotham after all.
So, yeah, like you said, to bring him in would negate the secret identity and all the good he's done. What's going on in there? What are you dreaming about?
Hey, when the main DC books want to be Sandman so bad,
Mm,
they're like, nobody knows why we dream.
They know what happens when we dream. Yeah,
So pretentious.
talks about the body doesn't move. Yeah, the hormones and
I
everything.
don't think all mammals dream. I don't know about that one.
How would we know?
Exactly. I mean, I know dogs dream because I hear them in their little sleep. Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I had a dog. Yeah, you don't see him here go. Oh, he'd howl in his sleep sometimes. But yeah, so I guess Batman's hallucinating. He's fighting like Scarecrow. Man, look at the head on him.
He got a little poison ivy in there, so you know.
Hey-oh.
She's beating him with a with a stick. So make of that what you will, dream interpreters.
I
I think the pants come off next. That's what Gordon said.
Oh my God! Batman wakes up. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
just trying to wake you up.
Well, that's a way to wake someone up.
What?
Nobody tell Rob.
It's winnering time. Nobody tell Rob.
Also, I love how they're like, "Ooh, this guy dreamed about an atomic mushroom a decade before it became reality."
Oh,
And then, of course, why did we mention Hitler? That's weird. That's a weird choice, Alan.
Well, they thought when he first talks about Joseph dreamt of an angel and saved the Christ child from King Herod's death squads. Yeah, and then Niels Bohr dreamt of the atomic mushroom a decade before it became reality. So see, he started with the Bible, but then we ended off with Adolf.
Okay, the Bible and Hitler, two things I don't want in my comic books. I'm just saying.
Adolf Hitler dreamt of a horror so bad it sent him running from his World War I trench. An explosion took every life but his. So yeah, so dreams are good or bad, kids. I mean,
exactly.
I mean, we could have had Hitler out of the way, except for a damn dream.
But we all know why we don't time travel and go back and try to kill baby Hitler, right? We all know you don't do that. That's not the thing you do. Okay.
I mean, I think someone already tried. I mean, they tried and failed, and look what happened 4 years ago. Hey,
oh, burn. I'm still thinking time travelers did something with the murder hornets.
I know.
That plot got dropped out of nowhere. I don't know.
Oh my God, it's like a time traveler Bermuda Triangle. Whatever you do not travel in 2020.
Seriously. We've tried. Better men have tried and failed, sir.
But dreams can be prophetic, symbolic, a warning, a release of repression, mere entertainment.
Repeat that one more time.
Which one? Prophetic.
A release of repression. Hello.
Or they can be nightmares.
The City of Dreams. Last stop on the road to hell. That explains it, actually. That really does.
Whoa, yeah. Batman knows he's dreaming, but he can't get out. So yes. The City of Dreams. Why is his mind brought him here? Is the only way out of this insanity to go to the dark inner heart of things?
If it's the dark inner part of his mind or heart, we are in trouble, kids.
And then Gordon's just like standing there talking to an unconscious Batman. I had dreams once.
And then that stupid wife and kid of mine.
No!
Let's be honest, Jim Gordon is a terrible dad and a terrible husband. Love the guy, but those are his flaws.
Why? Just because his son became a raving psychotic and he let his daughter.
How many of his wives died?
Did the first wife die? I don't know, but the second wife died, and it's like, lets his daughter sleep with any guy in a mask that shows up.
Although we Dick is fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got a great super new drop and a great intro for Nightwing News. Thank you.
Dick is fine.
About 60% of the time, Dick is fine.
I like the dreamscape though. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. And then we see Narcosis brewing up,
mixing up his jam. Yeah.
Oh my God, he is like the villainous, gas people version of the Kool-Aid Man.
No, he's getting his Walter White on.
I am the one who knocks.
Is it purple? That's all I have to know.
Whoa! Whoa!
Out of context, drop this out of context.
Damn it, Los Help. I'm gonna have to spend like hours on this episode.
Just mark down like the approximate time.
I know.
Right.
If nothing else, I usually listen back to them anyway. But yes, again. Oh, how original! A rogue who's gonna get revenge on the city for wronging him. Oh, never heard this.
Look, listen. Gotham is innocent. It's just all the bad people like to congregate in Gotham. Well, and then again, their local municipality is very corrupt. I don't know. Should I be on the side of this guy or not? I don't know.
Well, we'll kind of give you his backstory next issue, but then we see Batman back in this dream city. I love it. Just sees people like wandering the alleys. Stand aside.
I love how Gordon's like, crap, did I make the wrong choice?
Well, he's like trying to find his pulse. He's like, is his breathing slowed? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Then he just like slaps him across the face. Wake up.
Oh, how's it feel, Bruce?
Oh,
how's it feel to get the Pennyworth treatment?
There's your meme, kid. There's your meme, yes.
Okay, no. This definitely has to be the profile pic. Hold on.
Oh, my.
Sorry, Spidey.
Not in the face.
Oh, that's full face.
Hello. But yes, then.
Might as well had some baby powder on that backhand.
Oh, my. But what does he find at the heart of his city of dreams?
Himself, duh.
Yes, an evil version of himself.
Debatable.
He isn't surprised. This whole place is a creation of his own mind. It makes sense that only he can find the way out. That only he can stop himself. Oh my God! So once again, I just ran into the greatest villain I've ever encountered. Who was it? Myself.
Oh my God, is this where dark metal or whatever the hell? I feel like this is where they cribbed this from.
Oh yeah, because
artwork's a little similar.
Look at the bottom of his face; it looks kind of Jokerish. I mean, yes, is this the origin of the Batman who laughs?
I see you, modern comics. I see you.
Stealing from poor Alan Grant. How dare you, Dave Taylor? How dare
you know he needs those damn shekels.
No, good Lord. But yeah, but this one is basically dressed in a Batman costume. It isn't dressed like a S&M. I mean, the Batman who laughs. Look at the Batman who laughs. Looks like he's ready to be tied down and whipped,
Well, if you really are a Batman fan, then you know.
Well, look who he almost married. Okay, touche.
If you know, you know.
So yeah, we just get like a full page of him fighting himself.
And then here's the kicker that just sums up reading comic books, honestly. You ever think this is just, a little weird?
Oh yeah, the goons. It's like, why are we mixing up Narcosis's drugs? He said, why are we doing it? Oh, he said he pays $1 million a day in cash. That shouldn't send up red flags. Oh yeah, $1 million a day in cash for all his guys, there's at least 3 of them.
Is there even enough money in the United States for that?
In 1996, who's throwing out around $1 million? I mean, a Batman rogue. It's like, come on.
I mean, he would have said like 100,000.
Exactly. But
You're all gonna die, dummies.
But they're like, yeah, but I looked in my pockets. I can't find any. Me neither. Let's go see the boss. So they go see Narcosis. Hey, we've been working for you 2 days now at $1 million per. Our wallet should be bulging. So where's the cash? He hands him $1 and then gasses him.
Exactly. You idiots.
Wow. Thanks, boss. Oh my God. Oh my God, this page. Hey, you owe us $1 million a day. Okay, how about $1 and a Dutch oven?
Nice.
Wow, thanks, boss. Yes,
$1. That's more than most henchmen ever get paid, as far as I'm concerned.
Is this some kind of symbolism too, as he's like, as Narcosis is laying there? he's laying down, but there's the box behind him that says "This way up." So, is it a dream thing, or is he just really dumb and when he wakes up, he can't remember which way is up?
Well, if he's getting high on his own supply, coming out of a ketamine-induced sleep or hallucination session is very disorienting. So maybe he does need it. I don't know.
Getting high on his own supply. Oh, so much gravity.
Everybody knows you're not supposed to do that, but it's Gotham.
Getting so much gravity in here.
Smoke the Juby. Smoke the Juby.
Oh, wait, that's next week. Never mind.
Laced in embalming fluid, maybe.
Oh, some Tide Pods.
Yikes! And they want to tell me how to part my hair.
Oh
Gen
my!
Z.
Oh my!
Oh, Gen Z!
Oh my! Calling out. Oh, then we get another splash page. He's tied up the proto Batman Who Laughs.
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
I know that
Easy.
he walks in a courtyard and there's some oh Lord, like an old ninja master or something. I must wake
You
up.
would have expected to see Ra's al Ghul. Come on, you lost your.
But what if it had been the Joker?
Gordon would have known and he would have slapped him again. You in there dreaming about the Joker?
Oh my Lord. Are you dreaming about the Joker or are you just happy to see me?
Oh God, here we go.
Total
Floating guilty heads Batman version.
Yes, total reconstruction of the self is possible only through the acceptance of psychic terror and symbolic death in the dream state. Look into the heart of your darkness. Again, I mean, it's a dream, but they could really hit you with that floating head. I mean, look at the size of that tombstone he's kneeling in front of.
Jeez Louise, man. See, we don't do this is the funny thing. We don't do that often in the comic books. Like every movie, of course, has to have it, but like in the comic books, we actually don't do it for Batman. But in Spider-Man, we do it all the time. So this is just like really caught me off guard. But it's like we're talking about fear, and that is probably the root of his trauma, obviously. So mixed in with a lot of narcissism. But I'm not a psychologist. That's just my best guess.
Think, why does this image present itself to him? He has overcome all that. Really? Have you?
No, you're still dressing up as a bat and beating up criminals. You are not over it, darling. I hate to break it to you.
No. Maybe Dick Grayson's got over his. You have not gotten over that.
Well, that was his mirror. He looked into it and said, that's not who I want to be. And that's why he's a better dad to Damien.
So there's no penicillin T, so willpower. Willpower did it. Willpower, it was his own decision. He made himself Batman.
And thus Bat God was born.
Willpower keeps him out there every night. He is the Batman. He never gives up.
I'm telling you, this is birth of Bat God. This right here.
So yeah, Gordon's just standing there. Gotham City's hell on earth. I shudder to think just how bad it would be without the Batman.
Dick would come back. You're welcome.
But he's like, he's twitching. Good sign or bad? Convulsions. And Gordon's
depends. What's twitching exactly?
Hello. Hello.
Thank God this is Batman and Rob will never hear this.
That's true. So yes, thank you, Snake Charmer, little Hellfire.
Nobody tell Rob.
Oh my God, I should tell Ray all the stuff you said. We might actually get Ray to listen to a Batman podcast.
Oh, also Gordon tells him welcome home, so
Yes, he.
I love Batman.
Oh, Jim Gordon definitely is. He will give Ray a run for his money.
But as Batman's waking up, Gordon so does Gordon think he woke him up? So he splashes him in the face with a glass of water. Where did he get a glass? But yeah, he splashed him in the face with a glass of
water. He got it out of his mustache of requirement. Leave him alone.
Not in the face.
Gave it to Batman right in the face.
Not in the face.
Well, cut to Gotham Dairy Co.
Oh yeah.
Subtext.
Lactosis needs that milk, kids. Yes, because we see him and his gang taking over the dairy.
I love how they're like, we don't have money. This is a dairy. He's like, never you mind. That's not what I want.
These-
I want the milk. Subtext.
All right, now I can start talking again. Okay. Yes, we see him gassing his way into the dairy.
And see, kids, this is why you don't want to drink cow's milk after you're over the age of 5. I'm just saying.
Oh my!
Drink it if you want to, but like, we're humans. Why are we drinking bovine milk? You see how big baby cows get? Do you want to get that big?
Why are we drinking the fluid of another mammal?
Honestly, answer me. I'll wait. It's a reason why 80% of the world is lactose intolerant. I'm just saying. And this should give you an idea. This is the least of your worries of what they're putting in your cow's milk. That's all I'm saying. Now I'll get off my soapbox.
But you like that cheese, don't you?
I've actually been on a vegan cheese kick. It's pretty good.
Oh my!
I think my version uses cashew milk. I know cashews don't have boobies, but
Whoa!
cashew milk is cool. They also have oat milk too.
Milf just likes the boobies for their decorative.
Yeah, that I can't say the real word, but yeah, I used to think that myself. I'm like, wait a minute, how do you get milk from something that doesn't have boobies?
Whoa!
Hey, you're welcome.
Hello.
Philip. Moving on. I love how he's like, try it for yourself.
Whoa! And then
Uh-oh.
it ends with Gordon helping Batman to the Batmobile. Lean on me.
And then we hear that. You see that ha 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 ha. You're just like,
When you're not strong. So yeah, Batman jumps in the Batmobile and takes off.
He's under the influence. You're letting him drive drunk, basically.
Oh!
DUI, driving under the influence. Also, next issue, safe as milk. Milk's not safe. Well, at least not in America. Just saying, our food preparation process is not the best, guys.
But again, too, it's Batman. He might have, that car might be driving itself.
Willpower.
No, that car might be driving itself.
True, touche. It's not like he's driving the old Batmobile still.
Exactly. Not like it's 66. All right. So yes, the last one, Batman Shadow of the Bat 52 from July 1996. Okay.
This is a good little summer run, low key.
Oh yeah, look at them fighting over a thing of milk.
Don't cry over spilled milk, guys.
Oh my.
Had to say it. Kristen would be disappointed if I didn't. Matt Kona would be disappointed if I didn't say it.
Oh yes, new father Matt Kona. Yes.
Suck it, Kona. I'll be nicer. He's a dad. He's somebody's dad now.
I know. Oh my God.
That's so scary.
I know. I remember.
And I'm still eating mac and cheese over the stove without a plate. Don't judge me.
She's still drinking alcohol in the toilet, kids. Come on.
No, those two things don't mix.
Oh my. I'm sorry. She's drinking in the shower, kids. Okay.
Oh, we get little Alfred Pennyworth.
Yes, because this one opens up with Batman back at the cave. Sir, you look positively awful. Perhaps you should lie down and rest for a while. I spent the whole.
He's like, I have been resting, Alfred. This is how my face looks. Deal with it.
I just got the most sleep I've gotten in years.
Seriously. Maybe Batman's allergic to sleep.
Oh, hey. Well.
Because he's a bat. Get it?
I get it, but well, yeah, that's gonna dull the murderous rages. Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Batman can't be happy.
But yeah, Tim's like, "What happened?" And Bruce tells him about narcosis. Fed me a dose of hallucinogenic gas while he and his gang escaped. Not pleasant.
Wait. Honestly, like that's like a quarter of Batman's villains love to like use hallucinogenic gas.
Well, yeah, I mean, Scarecrow. I mean, Joker gases people. A lot of yeah, true. A lot of Batman's rogues like gas, man.
Scarecrows, especially. I don't know. They
trying
could have
to-
just used Scarecrow for this.
We're trying to say something about the gas.
Your booty.
Nice. This isn't Wade's World.
Oh, please! These days, yeah, there's the language isn't there. That's of course not Wade's World.
I love how it's like, oh yeah, I'll look it up. He's like, don't bother. He's not in the files, idiot.
He's a new one. He's a new one.
I don't know how I feel about this up close artwork of Bruce though.
I know Bruce looks weird in this.
It's from the lack of sleep. That's what I'll blame it on.
Yeah, it's true. Run a search, in all major cities and contact the Institute of Dream Research. See if they have any rogue employees. Psst.
Of course.
And yeah, Alfred wants to have breakfast. Just coffee. He's still feeling queasy. But how is he going to carry out his threat? Yeah, he said he's going to release it on all of Gotham. How's he going to carry that out? Airborne attack wouldn't work.
Water.
Water soluble, but if he just dumped in the city's reservoirs, it would be far too diluted to achieve its purpose.
What else do we have left?
The pumping stations. I don't think you want to go to the pumping station in Gotham. It's not what you think.
You better put on the Matches Malone disguise for that one.
Is that what we call Arkham?
Nice.
But if not, how? How can Narcosis be getting his concoction into the whole of Gotham? Alfred, milk, sir? Please.
Why, certainly. Noink, noink.
And then we just see Narcosis getting himself all excited. Imagine the chaos. Imagine 7 million people on a bad trip.
Ugh. Gotham's already one bad day away from blowing up. It's a rough situation.
I'm just weirded out that there's 7 million people who are like, yeah, living in Gotham is a good idea.
Well, like we've discussed, it's probably pretty cheap to live.
Oh, true.
Or Gotham wasn't always a bad place when the Waynes were around. And so, once it got bad, people didn't have the money to go anywhere. Kind of like Detroit,
Yeah.
With those things.
True. Narcosis. Whoever would suspect milk, the most innocuous of substances. Well, besides Little Hellfire. So yeah.
Not vegan, not vegetarian. I'm just saying, milk is a thing I don't get anymore. Doesn't make sense. Dead, all dead, and I'm just like, oh, if only.
Oh my. But yeah, he starts up the production lines, putting that tainted milk out. Oh yeah. Batman just dead, all dead. Well, again, we got round 2 of a virus come in, then that earthquake's come in, so.
Yeah, you got way more to be disappointed in yourself about, Bruce. Calm down.
I swore to be Gotham's protector, and my failures doomed me. So yes, he's feeling after effects of the drugs. Alfred, maybe Narcosis could be using spray trucks. Too slow. You'd be caught after only a couple of blocks. No, there has to be another way, as they're pouring more milk. It's like, come on, dummy. Oh my. So yeah, we see the new mayor's lost her son from the clench.
Man, we get a new mayor like every other issue. It's kind of
it's like Mexico.
disconcerting.
It's like Mexico. They either corrupt or get killed off every 5 minutes. Yes, we get a 1-page or 2-page scene with Gordon and the new mayor. She even says, "Tell me, Commissioner, is Gotham always like this?" And all he says is, "Yes."
Burn.
This is a slow period. Should have been here when Bane emptied Arkham.
Exactly.
So yeah, Tim's doing a computer check. Can't find anything. No Rogue Dream Institute, guys. No bitter ex-employees. Oh, please find me a place in America that doesn't have a bitter ex-employee,
Exactly.
especially if they worked under a little hellfire.
No, I'm a very good boss. My door is not always open, but I will help you in any way that I can that doesn't inconvenience me.
But stupidity is not tolerated.
It's not. If you're bad at your job, you gotta go. We don't have the budget for bad employees. I'll give you a good recommendation though.
Wow.
It'll be somebody else's problem.
Yeah, they're trying to still find figure out how's that poison going to go out. Food? No. Too diverse. Same goes for beer or spirits or soda. Too much variety. Coffee. You'd have to introduce the poison at the manufacturer's plant. So Alfred's like, Alfred figures it out. So we need something with a much shorter shelf life, something preferably taken or renewed on a daily basis, something not restricted to one age or income level or gender, something almost everybody uses. Milk, sir. So they called it dairy. And you think you want to play along, but yeah, the guy's like, yeah, this is Gotham Dairy. What do you mean you want to place an order for 2 cards on Sunday? Beat it, wise guy, and hangs up. So it's like, okay, that's the place. Batman's even like, I recognize the guy's voice. He was complaining after I broke his nose last night.
Wow. That should tell you something, Bruce.
Should I call the commissioner later? We're going out, sir, in the daytime. Day and night will have no meaning if narcosis isn't captured. Come on, we'll take the limit. Yeah, Alfred, you're driving us. Come on.
Well, he has defensive driving skills. He'll get through the city in no time.
I know. That's just funny. Yeah, we're going out in the day and you're driving.
It's what he pays him for.
I know. I mean, the Batmobile would be conspicuous, and I'm sure that limo has a tinted window.
I'm sure it has a little bit of an extra souped up engine and all that stuff too.
Oh yeah. So we see more delivery guy. We see a delivery guy show up. Of course, he gets gas, and they start loading their milk on the truck. But of course, Batman has to be under cover of darkness. So when he gets to the dairy, he cuts the power.
What a drama queen!
But Batman tells Tim, "I'll go after narcosis. Can you handle the truck?"
No, he can't even handle the truck. No offense.
Yes, he does. Just some thugs. So yeah, Batman goes in with his night vision. There's narcosis, but where are the other two? As he starts getting shot at. And then he dumps like all these cartons of milk on him. It's like, I don't know. That really, I mean, might knock you down.
That was for somebody's kink. Don't kink shame.
I know, but I mean, might knock you down, but is it really gonna hurt you that bad? Although he does, like, he comes up to them once they're like picking themselves up, so I guess he just knocks them out. Then we see, the goons are trying to knock Tim off the truck. Oh, Lord. In true Joker fashion, he's chasing him up to a catwalk. But this time...
Not the catwalk. Ocean's nightmare in Gotham.
On the catwalk.
Yeah, do my little turn.
So yeah, Narcosis tries to gas him, but he was wearing nose filters this time.
Ha! Fool me once.
And there's no water to soak it in like last night. So yeah, telling Narcosis to surrender. Never! Gotham has to suffer. Why do you hate the city? Mind your own...
Here we go!
Mind your own business! I'm making it my business, creep. I couldn't find a name. Let's see if I recognize the face as he rips off that mask all Scooby-Doo style.
It was the banker all along.
I don't know, man. Look at that face. Look at that face.
Who is this white person?
I know, man. I don't know if he even has the bone structure. Jeez.
Definitely not the bone structure.
Basically, it looks like a skull with like some scraps of skin put over it. A very thin layer of skin.
Here we go. Take a shot. We're doing the villain origin story.
That's right. After Tim makes the truck crash into an alley, we see. First he was like, "Mind your business." Now Narcosis wants to monologue. You want to know? I'll tell you. Once upon a time, there was a 5-year-old. His mother was a lush, and his daddy was a thief. The kid
But the kid didn't know that. He loved him anyway.
What is he playing with on the floor there?
I thought they were lottery tickets.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I think you're right.
It's my best guess. Look, he's got a little Batman shirt. His mom's got a little Superman shirt.
Yep. So Gotham City jailed the father, sent them all to a hospital, and took the kid into care.
Oh no. Gotham foster care? Oh no.
Well, he says, yeah, Gotham looked after me all right. For 1 week, I was left alone in the kitchen. I was hungry. I was 5 years old. So, yes, he pulled a boiling hot pan off the stove, and yeah, it burned my face off like peeling a fruit clear through to the bone. So he's going to blame Gotham. Why don't you blame that mother for never coming back and finding you?
Yeah.
Although she probably OD'd and died or something. 10 years.
Again, 5-year-old trauma. Look at Bruce. Look what happened to Bruce.
Mhm.
At 10, this kid was 5. So.
But he's like, I spent 10 years I spent in a hospital. Skin graft after skin graft after skin graft. None of them told Gotham City made me a freak. Bruce should have been like, me too. A monster to be hurt and rejected again and again. And the nightmares, always the nightmares. That's why I hate Gotham. That's why I'm going to make it suffer. And I'll pay back every nightmare 1,000 times over. And Batman kicks him into the milk.
Batman just, man, he's not the best, man, you know?
So yeah, kicks him in.
He literally gives the guy a dose of his own medicine.
Hey-oh!
You're welcome. I'm gonna show myself out. I gotta go out on a high note.
Okay, George. But yes, he kicks him into the bat. Yeah, he only has time for one scream before the ketamine paralyzes him.
I love how they're like, looks like the Batman's work, right, Harv? He's like, dream on, Montoya. I like this artwork from Montoya, by the way.
Oh yeah,
very, very spicy.
Oh my! I love how he writes on the side of the thing, "Poison in milk."
Don't dead open inside. Don't dead open inside, guys.
Oh my, dude.
That's a Walking Dead reference.
I know. I know. I listen to Biters, the Walking Dead podcast.
Right here on Southgate Media Group. You're welcome for the plug, ladies.
That's true. Yes.
Okay, but the pirate movies are very well done.
I'm not gonna argue. I agree.
They wouldn't be on Low Hellfire's hard drive if they weren't. But yeah, Harvey, Dream on Montoya. You know the bat don't fly by day.
Meanwhile,
he's getting
home, Alfred, and don't spare the horses.
Meanwhile, he's getting driven away by his butler.
Exactly.
All right. So what you think, Low Hellfire? Weird?
The only nitpick I really have is that I feel like we should have gotten the villain's backstory probably in the second issue.
Oh, true.
It feels very like, oh yeah, we forgot to give him a motivation. But I like the artwork. The use of hallucinogenic gas. I mean, it's a Batman staple. I get it. But it's solid storytelling. The artwork is great. We get to bring up Batman's trauma. I feel like we don't bring it up enough.
Yeah.
Honestly. He's still a very broken man. I mean, he dresses up as a bat and goes out and beats up people at night.
He needs therapy.
Yes, and not bang the therapist.
Exactly.
Can we get him a male therapist, actually, and see what happens? We'll just see what happens.
There you go.
But yeah, so I enjoyed it. It's if I average all 3 out, it's a solid B+.
Yes.
I feel like they could have done a little more for 50, but they had the 5 artists and they had a concept that they wanted to do. And I'm thinking they were pretty surprised that it got to 50 issues with all the other Bat books that were going on. So they didn't want to ask for too much. They didn't want to be the squeaky wheel. So
True, but I mean, again, this is the 90s. I mean, we're in prime territory. Batman.
Yeah, but again, we don't really talk. You never really hear a lot of people talk about Shadow of the Bat. You just don't.
True. Shadow of the Bat.
I
I
definitely feel like it's the redheaded stepchild of the Batman '90s books, at least until Azrael comes along.
Oh, true. Yeah,
So, but
exactly.
it had good stories. But I'm just saying maybe it wasn't really necessarily as universal as the main two books, which is why I'm glad we cover them.
Yes.
They're really neat stories. I like them a lot. Speaking of really neat stories, we got Batman Urban Legends issue 3 to talk about.
I thought we already talked about it
Did we?
last time. Yeah,
Oh, which one are we talking about then?
Legends of the Dark Knight.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Number 1. Yes, it was digital first, but yes, the first
Yeah.
issue of the print came out this time. Yes.
Yeah, we were waiting on the print. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, but yes, no. I mean, so I don't know what you thought about the story. The art was. I like the art in this.
The art was very macabre in a good way.
Yes. Very dark.
Which is what Batman needs. I like when they make it feel gothic and dark and creepy because Batman is dark and creepy. So
Exactly, using the shadows as they should, and we also get it.
using the shadows as they should. Get it?
Oh, and also appearances by Mr. Freeze, Penguin, and Joker.
Classic rogues lineup, definitely.
They're basically, yes, trying to buy this chemical.
I like the cover a lot, and I wish that I could find this in print. Can't find it in print. My guy's not carrying it for some reason.
Oh, the book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess he only ordered a few, and they kind of sat there.
Ooh.
I don't think they're really pushing this book as much because you don't really hear a lot of people talking about it either. So
Yeah, for some reason, it's just.
I think because it is digital first, that like a lot of digital first gets lost until it actually comes out in like the full trade.
No,
That's what I've noticed.
Because I'm like, why wouldn't you promote it? You're giving it like, it has two different kind of shelf lives. It's like, yeah, push it again. It's like, hey, I know a lot of you don't like digital. Hey, it's in paper. Come on.
I do like the punny business that we're doing with Bad Night with an N and then Good Night with a K. It's like, oh, you guys are so cute. Look at you go. But the Jim Gordon art is very good in this. Specifically Jim Gordon. I love the look of Jim Gordon in this book.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, you don't know when this takes place in continuity, and I don't care.
And that's okay, honestly. And it's like they're going for that classic feel because, like, you got Riddler, Mr. Freeze, Joker, Scarecrow, and Penguin. Like, those are the classics. Those are the heavy hitters. I like that we're kind of like putting the emphasis on that. They're letting you know.
And we kind of got a mystery and maybe a new rogue because, this guy in the gas mask who's trying to sell the gas to the highest bidder.
Yep, and we're out in Gotham at night. Everything's creepy and spooky. It's a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, it's a vibe. This book is a vibe.
I mean, there's even moments in this that reminded me of the animated series, like when he pulls that gun off of Mr. Freeze and like playtime's over.
Yes. I love how I love Penguin is at his corniest. He's like, you can't blame a bird for trying. Waka waka waka. Like, it's just like, no, it's like they don't have any pressure. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So they're able to tell a good story. Like, they don't have any pressure, no expectations. They just get to do what they want to do, and it flows, and it's great.
No continuity. Basically just like pure Batman story.
Now this should be if they're going to do the cartoon, this is how it should be.
Yeah.
I don't really necessarily think I want it tied to the Timverse anymore because the Timverse is a little it's a little destroyed, if we're going to be honest.
And I mean, I'm going to give the Rob Pattinson Batman movie the benefit of the doubt, but I mean, we
know that it's going to be its own thing and that it's not the main Batman story, though. So that in and of itself is going to hurt it.
I'm not saying I'm not going to like it, but I don't know if I want to tie the new animated series to it, though.
Yeah, that was my thing about Matt Reeves. It's like, Matt Reeves is, Matt Reeves.
Again, I'm just hoping maybe they're just using J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves' name to maybe for people who wouldn't.
We don't need that though. I don't care if you're 5 or if you're 50. If you're into the DC animated universe, you know who Bruce Timm is, and he can stand on his own.
I just wonder if they think they got to bring in people who've never watched like a, animated Batman thing. They're like, oh hey, look, we got big, movie guy
True.
over here.
But like J.J. Abrams ain't the look they think it is.
I know.
I think they're a little out of touch. Matt Reeves, I can see. People are always excited about Matt Reeves. He does do some interesting stuff, but I don't know about animation. I mean, like, you know what I mean? He's a director. That's what he's best known for. So it's a little weird.
Like he's working on Deep Batman. He knows Batman.
Does he though? We should probably wait and see if people like
I know.
Batman.
I
should
know,
probably wait.
They're tying so much stuff in, and it's like the movie hasn't hit yet. Why don't you wait to see it?
Well, look at Peacemaker and freaking the Suicide Squad. It's like, really? I know it's John Cena. I get it.
I know. I mean, Peacemaker kids. It's like I barely know Peacemaker. It's like so.
And also, GCPD is tied into the Batman technically, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So we'll see. Like, it's exciting to see because like they are going for a more Batman feel than say Ben Affleck is Batman. We're kind of getting back to that Christian Bale era, I think, which is for better or for worse.
I think they've learned their lesson. They need to like kind of like build up like Batman and everyone else before they attempt a shared universe.
Yeah, I don't even think we like. This is the thing about DC. For the longest of times, outside of like Justice League or Crisis on Many Earths or something like that, like we stayed in our own pocket, and I think that that's okay. I think you can't be afraid to do that for storytelling aspects. I think that honestly, I hope that Spiral kind of gets more successful so that people can see you can just play in the universe, but you don't have to like go back and tie everything in so directly. That's the only good thing about Spiral. I think that movies like in a long franchise could take away from that movie specifically. So I hope that it gets successful and people realize you don't have to do the Marvel method. Because Marvel's doing the Marvel method for the next 20 years and you're just never going to catch up. So why try?
Yeah. I think that's one of the strengths of the current Bat books is like Batman's kind of staying in his own corner in his own books right now. So it's,
But the Bat fam is so big as well that could be its own little universe. You don't need to have Wonder Woman and Superman. You can build up that family. That's what, when you think of Batman, you think of the Batman family, and that's what really is the enduring legacy of Batman. You have Nightwing, you have Tim Drake, you have Jason as Red Hood, you have Batgirl, you have Stephanie, you have Karen. You can go deep as you want with that.
Oh, yeah.
Even Damian, if you want to do that whole, Tony Stark and Peter Parker father relationship thing, you got it right there in Batman.
Yeah,
and it's a messed up way how he came about. So,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you want a shared universe for those movies, yes, start with the Bat family.
And they all branch out into their own thing. Dick gets mad at Bruce, and he goes off and forms the Titans. There you go. That's your own little separate universe. And they run into Deathstroke and all their villains and stuff. I'm just saying, call me, DC. If you really want to make it up to me, call me. I have so many ideas. Lots of treatments.
Barbara gets mad and leaves. You get your birds of prey.
Exactly. Oh, with Black Canary, a real Black Canary.
Oh,
no offense to Miss Journey. I love Journey. Like, she's been my jam since forever. Like, we're practically the same age, I believe. So yeah, I've been watching her on TV since I was 5. Since I was like 2 because she was on Full House as Michelle's little friend.
I mean, I like the acting she did in the Harley Quinn movie. She was one of the better things in Harley Quinn, but yeah, it's just the character of Black Canary. I was like,
it wasn't Black Canary.
I didn't recognize her as Black Canary, but I was like, I like the acting she did.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I want a real Black. Like, we haven't had a real Black Canary. Let's just be honest. No shade to the 2 Katies.
No,
you just haven't had a real Black Canary.
Nothing really comic accurate. Yeah, no.
So yeah, super excited though. But I'm interested to see what they do with it, and I really think that this book, it gives me hope that they're not so set in their ways.
Well, they can experiment because if they put out any new thing, it's usually a Batman something or other.
And yeah, do I get tired of it sometimes, especially with that death metal garbage, like death metal and like the Batman Who Laughs. Like, that was too much for me. Like, I didn't care.
Well, it's so weird too because it's like it's Batman.
And then they tried to tie it into the main continuity, and it's like, don't do that.
I know they want like an evil Batman, but it's like alternate realities, cosmic stuff. That's not that's not Batman.
That's not Batman. We're literally. Somebody get Frank Miller back on the phone. I mean, at least he gets it.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't have to mention Superman, but he gets Batman for better or for worse.
That's when you start taking me out of it. Is when Batman starts getting too cosmic. I'm like, you know,
Unless he's on the Justice League. That's
Exactly.
the only time.
unless he's in the Justice League book, that's it. Yeah.
Because fun fact, even the Green Lanterns know not to come to Gotham without his permission. Enough said about that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. And like, what issue are they up to? Like 6, 7, 8? It's a lot at this point.
Oh, what? The Legends of the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's like, do they do chapters and then through a couple of chapters in a printed book? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I think there's 8 issues as of the 21st of May.
Oh.
That are out like digitally. I don't know how many are out like in the actual physical. I think it's just the 2. I think it's either 1 or 2 at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far they're going now.
But yeah, I think they're just gonna go until they get canceled, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, come on, Russell, where are you? Tell us how long this thing's got.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
Definitely wild like an animal.
Oh,
Definitely.
true.
Wild like an animal.
But yeah, I couldn't praise Urban Legends and Legends of the Dark Knight enough. Like, this is a very fascinating time to be a Batman fan. Like, if you don't like the main books, these are 2 solid alternatives.
I mean, I think they're turning most of the Batman stuff around. Have you?
Look at Fortnite. Like I said, I'm not surprised that it's that good. I'm just not interested in Fortnite, so I'm not reading it. But like, look at Injustice and Justice 2. Like, the video games, perfection. But the actual comic books that go with it, freaking amazing. So much so, a lot of people want some of that stuff to be canon. So, and I'm kind of down for that too. But yeah. So it's kind of interesting that they made. I know why they made the Fortnite book so good, because Injustice did so well, and all those characters really thrived and flourished. And Batman's been kind of on a downslide, and they definitely need like new, obviously, blood. And those kids, I think what's the average age of Fortnite players? Like 11.
Probably.
So it's like actually the perfect time to really start reading comic books and stuff too. So I see it. I see what they're doing.
I mean, yeah.
I'll probably pick it up eventually, but
Yeah, it might be good as a binge read. Yeah, it's not bad. It's basically, Batman gets thrown into the Fortnite universe, basically has amnesia, and then like gets rebooted like every 22 minutes or whatever. I mean, Harley was in there for a little bit. Catwoman's a big thing in there. Yeah.
so yeah, they're doing something. They're really trying to make Batman a thing, much to the detriment of Superman and Wonder Woman. But you know, I'll take what I can get. I like Batman. I just wish they would be honest about his trauma. I'm kind of getting tired of them not addressing his trauma. I think that would be a refreshing change of pace. I thought what Tom King was starting to do was cool, but you know, I guess editorial didn't like it, so we are where we are.
Well, you know, that thing kind of went off the rails. So.
It did go off the rails, but editorial mandates. I think
True.
that his original plan would have been just fine.
They needed death and mayhem. It's like, why can't you just get people on the couch talking to
Look
Trump?
how well married Superman is doing, though. That's all that I'm saying.
Exactly.
So, just
All
something
right.
to think about. Let's get out of here because we do still have Amazing Spider-Man. I know. I could gush about the new leaf that's turning over with Batman all day, though. I really
Oh
could.
my! Coming back, kids.
Yeah, plenty of Batman to talk about. I mean, we got 80 years, guys.
I won't rain on her parade and mention next Batman.
Oh, it's not that bad. Go ahead, give the kids the homework.
Okay. What for next time?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, next time more Shadow of the Bat, Batman Shadow of the Bat, 56 through 58.
Because he couldn't. Yeah.
Poison Ivy, Floronic Man.
Floronic Man and honestly, Floronic Man and Poison Ivy go hand in hand. Even the movies agree. Just saying.
Oh yeah, he kind of created her. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he got high.
Literally.
And then
That damn hard water.
oh my.
Little flash joke for you.
All right, and then in 2 weeks, Little Hellfire. Cannot wait. The final part of our Eclipso crossover hits this show.
Yay!
So Detective Comics Annual 5, Robin Annual 1, and Batman Annual 16. Hey, at least
Won't tell you which issue is my favorite.
oh my! Wait till we
The
compare.
answer may surprise you. Come on back.
Oh my! But yeah, I mean, like we said before, I mean, some of those other ones tied to like the greater universe and the event. Batman is basically like, yeah, Calypso's in Gotham. You know, we're just staying in Gotham. So
It's like, yeah, get that crap out of here.
we're the editors of the most popular of the DC characters. We'll do what we want to do. Nothing else. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
He says as he looks for the drop, but there's like 1,000 drops, so he can't find it.
I know.
You were still breathing, so I assumed you were okay.
That's Batman's philosophy when he breaks a henchman's face. Oh, you're still breathing. The cops can come get you.
So much subtext in that. You know.
I recognize intercourse.
Do the ads, pay so Rob can get paid.
Rob gets paid. All right, kids. Yes, thank you for joining us. Send your thoughts. The Legends of the Dark Knight, the Shadow of the Bat stuff, the upcoming stuff. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow We Are the Night,
The Batman Podcast.
on Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all of the various social medias for all of our various shows. Links to this YouTube channel. See all the dollies behind Love Hellfire. Links to Patreon. More and more stuff dropping there. Links to merch.
Stay hydrated. I'm not at my desk right now, so.
All in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some fancy in-ear headphones for some HD audio quality.
Yes, that's right. Hear those gas attacks in HD quality. And also, be like the Batman, but more competent and more healthy. And hunt a killer.
Yeah, send them to real jail. Michelle Gray definitely needs your help. It's Escape Room in a Box. Great way to spend a time alone or on a date. So be sure to head over there and use the coupon code Southgate both onto Hunt a Killer as well as Tweaked Audio.
That's right. And also, please go pick up Pod Life the book, Volume 1, now in digital paperback, audio version coming soon. Yes, I know, I keep saying it. Talk to Rob Southgate. But anyway, pick that up on Amazon. And when you get anything on Amazon, boy, Love Hellfire probably keep them in business. Use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and that man who does daily gas attacks, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom.
You're
That's
weak.
acid rain.
Hello.
Why did your eye drift over to my box? Mark my words.
Love Hellfire.
If you nerds want to handle me on the interwebs, as I live tweet occasionally on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. Shut up and just lay there. Chicks won't feel pity for me and beg me.
Oh my.
Pretty please.
Oh my. I think we're barking up the wrong tree on Patreon right now. Anyway, again, in 1 week, Shadow of the Bat 56 and 58. Bring your brownies, kids. In 2 weeks, the Eclipso crossover. The final chapter of the Eclipso crossover. Little Hellfire is going to be in a great mood for 2 weeks. That episode in 2 weeks, you'll be like, yes, finally done.
It wasn't that bad, just pointless.
Oh, please, you're only on 2 of the 4 parts, okay? Let you off light this time. Such good stuff coming from all the shows. And if you love crossovers, check out that Atlantis Attack. Spider-Cast and the Double You Know.
The Daredevil Podcast.
But until then, join us. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Send that channel.
The Batman Podcast.